What's going on YouTube? This your boy Alex coming back at y'all with another video. And in today's video I want to talk about Kanye West and they say he's been going around churches doing services in churches. And I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos on that, and people saying that um they don't think it's real, or they don't it looks sincere, but they don't know if it's sincere. Because Kanye West ain't never done that before. You know, he's they talking some pray for Kanye West because, you know, he's been going through it and all that, and ever since his mama died, he been acting out. And it was this lady, I forgot her YouTube channel name, but she was playing you know, a long clip of, you know, the service he was, you know, he was doing the service at some church, and he was, you know, he was saying how God delivered him, how the devil had him chasing a gold statue, and some other stuff like that. And you know, you got other people stating their opinions here on YouTube about the situation and all that. Well, my part take on it is we can't judge Kanye West. Maybe he's going through some things, and he sees that he need without God he cannot get through it, and um he see that he need Jesus and all this other stuff. We can't judge that man for what he's doing. I mean, I mean, it's crazy. We can't judge him for what, you know, what he's doing. If he wanna, you know, praise God and all that, let him do that. That's just like in the Bible. I think it's in the book of I think it's in the book of Matthew. I'm not mistaken. With Jesus, where his students was like, "Hi, why?" Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my Bible right quick. Hold on. Oh, never mind, never mind. In the book of I think it's in the book of Matthew, where he was eating with tax collectors and sinners. Jesus was eating with tax collectors and sinners, and his students asked him, or his disciples, as you would call it, asked him, why was he eating with tax collectors and sinners? Meaning, why Christians and other people want to judge Kanye West for what he's doing. Like I said, but the thing is, you have to watch that, because if you are a Christian and you got the spirit of discernment, you would discern whether Kanye West is serious or not. Because they did say he sold his soul to the devil, but like I said, from the clip that I watched, you know, he looked sincere and all that, and he was talking about how the devil had him chasing a gold statue. He looks sincere, but like I said, we can't judge that man for what he is doing. I mean, I know he's been rapping about money, cars, clothes, women, and all that all his life, but maybe maybe in his head it's time for a change, because he's, like I said, he's almost 40 years old. It's time for a change. He's married and all that. He don't need to be rapping about money, cars, clothes, and women and stuff like that. And in the way he was, you know, what he was saying was the truth about it don't matter how much acres of land you got, how many zeros you got in your bank account, how much flashy jewelry you got, and all in the end, it all matters what kind of relationship you got with God. We don't know what kind of relationship he has with God. So, and us as Christians, if we got the spirit of discernment, like I said, we can discern whether he's being fake or not. But to me, from what I seen, he wasn't being fake. He was being sincere. But like I said, we'll never know. Like I said, we got the spirit of discernment. We'll discern whether he was being real or not. And like I said, even though, and then again, that's not for us to judge. That's between him and God, if he was serious with God or not. But from what I've seen, he was serious. You know, because they say he go around doing services at churches and all this and that and the third, and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, he looks serious and all that from what I've seen. But I mean, you know, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. It is hot as crap. But anyway, yeah, he was basically talking about how the devil had him chasing the gold statue, and you know, it don't matter about, he was saying God is a true creator and all this. Like I said, somebody said give their thoughts in the comments. What I think about it is, I mean, like I said, we can't judge that man. We don't know what he's going through in life. We don't know what he's going through in his personal life. Like I said, if we as Christians, we can discern whether it's real or not. But I mean, we'll know when God tell us is real or whatever. Like I said, we don't know what kind of relationship that he has with God, and you got people on here saying pray for Kanye West because he's going through something, and I mean it's a whole bunch of myths behind it. I just discovered it. I just found out about it. I heard on the radio this morning that Kanye West was going to different churches doing like church services and all that. But they say they don't know because Kanye West has been, a mainstream artist for years, and he's one of the biggest, like I said, he's one of the biggest rappers in the industry. So they said they don't know if they was there to find Kanye West or they was there to worship or have church or worship God. But it's up to you as a Christian to determine whether he was being real or not. That's up to you. I'm talking to you that born again believer. That's up to you to determine whether he was, being fake or not. But to me, from what I seen, he was, he wasn't. I mean, he was, being truthful. Sounds to me he was humbling himself. But like I said, we will know in due time whether he was being fake or not. So we can't sit here and judge that man for what he's doing and all that. I understand he's been a mainstream artist for years, but I mean, all of a sudden he want to turn the gospel and everybody start, oh my God, he talking about God, he this and that and the third. I mean, how can I try to get the speck out of your eye when I got one of my own? How can I try to tell somebody else about how they living when I'm living, when I need to be focused on how I'm living? I'm worried about how somebody else living when I need to focus on how I'm living. I mean, we all have our different opinions, but all it boils down to whatever's in that Bible, what God says, that's all that matters. We can have our opinions all we want to. All of a sudden, Kanye West start talking about God, everybody get so judgmental and so, I mean, opinion-wise or however you want to say it, or get this, that, their own opinion about how they feel about it. I mean, let the man let the man be him and all that, and him and God will work on him as he continue to do that. But I mean, we can't sit here and judge him for what he's doing. Only thing we could do, pray that he stays on that path. Or you know what I'm trying to say. But I mean, we can't sit here and we can't sit here and say, do we think he's serious or just just putting on the show? I mean, to me, he looked pretty serious to me. I don't know. Like I said, you as a Christian could determine whether he was being truthful or not. You as a Christian, born again believer, all born again believers around the world could determine whether he was being truthful or not. So yeah, I mean, to me, I believe he was being truthful. But like I said, in due time, it will come out whether he was putting on a show or not, because you don't play with God. I mean, God might not have. We might think we're getting away with what we're doing in this life, but on Judgment Day, everything's going to come out, and we're going to be punished for everything we've done. Even me, everybody around the world, not just me, everybody around the world. We're going to be punished in the lake of fire. If we haven't been living right, we're going to be punished in the lake of fire. We think we're getting away with all this having sex, drinking, smoking, chasing women, driving fast cars. I mean, doing everything we don't supposed to do. We're going to be, I mean, we going to get it for old and new. I mean, we think we're getting away with it because, God don't chastise us right then, but eventually, Judgment Day, he going to bring up all that stuff you did, all the wrong stuff you did throughout your life, and you going into the fiery furnace. You might even go to Hades. Hades is the worst part of hell you can go to. So, I mean, like I said, we can't, just because Kanye West has been a mainstream artist for decades, ever since I was a little kid, we can't sit here, and judge him and say, it's kind of weird because he been doing church services at other churches. We can't, like I said, we can't sit here and look at that and snap our nose at the man like, what are you doing? I mean, you've been rapping about money and women and all this and that for years, and all of a sudden you want to talk about God, all of a sudden you want to go over to the other side? I mean, come on now. Let's use our God-given intelligence. I mean, come on now. Like I said, we'll know in due time if he was serious or not. If he switch up on us, then we'll know. But if in due time, we'll know. Then again, God will show us if he's being serious or not. Just pray to God and ask him to give you the spirit of discernment whether Kanye West is being serious or not. Because to me, it sounds like he was serious. Like I said, I don't know. But like I said, they said back here he was dealing with depression and all this other stuff. I mean, they said he was just losing, which he was. But like I said, like I said, you all know for yourself whether he was being serious or not. You will know for yourself. So we can't sit here and throw videos out here and saying, Kanye West doing church services at other churches and all that, and he been going ever since he lost his mama. He been going through a stage of whatever he's been going through. So only we can discern in that. We can't just sit here and just throw the book at him and say, you've been doing mainstream music for all these years. All of a sudden you want to talk about God? I mean, come on now. What's happening? Because Jesus said people will hate you because of him. When you start talking about God and all that and get deep into it and get a personal relationship with God, people can start to back up. People start to back up, and it's like they don't want God. I mean, you can talk about God here and there, but when you start talking about all the time, people back up, don't want to hang around you because when they come around you, only thing they know is you're gonna talk about God, or they're gonna try to win you over. And some people are scared of change. That's why they haven't. When they get around a Christian, they talking about the Bible and all this and that. They kind of ease on by and walk away because they're scared of change. They're scared to let go of the temporary things of this world, or the lustful things. They still wrapping it up. They still wrapped up in their flesh. They still wrapped up in the things of this world. Something that's already dead. Something they can't take with them. Something that is not gonna last forever. It's only temporary. So yeah, I just had to come at y'all with this video, and like I said, don't judge Kanye West. I know. I mean, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I was talking about Antonio Brown's situation, and I had compared him and Kanye West. Had compared him and Kanye West so much till I done talked Kanye West up till they saying he doing church services at different churches. Like I said, we don't know if he was serious or not. We'll all, like I said, others want to give belief with discernment whether he's being truthful or not. Then again, and then again, whatever he's going through, that's between him and God. We can't sit here and snort up our nose and look at him as like, oh, what are you doing? I mean, you've been rapping. People know you as a mainstream artist, but you want to come and do gospel. So yeah, just keep, and they say pray for Kanye West. I mean, we all need prayer. Prayer changes things. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get up off of here, and just keep. I mean, I don't know what to tell you really, but I'll just give you my partake on the situation. So yeah, y'all be blessed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.